Welcome everyone to the show. How are we all doing, by the way? How are we all doing? Look, I'm not going to lie. It's not really an exciting fixture tonight. We've not got a lot to play for, but guess what? You have got something to play for by clicking the link pinned in the chat, also in the description. It will take you to our sponsors at BetMate, where you can play for some money in today's pot. There's £200 minimum spend on this one, and it's Chelsea versus Leicester. Pick 7 players. Fantasy football rules apply. Captain gets double points as well as your vice captains. It's as easy as that. There's no tricks to it. It's as easy as that. And I did well last time, to be fair. I think I was about 3 places off of a paid place. So the top 4 get points and obviously get some money in the top 4 in the pot. All you've got to do is click the link. It's pinned in the chat and it'll take you straight to the BetMate app. There's £200 million for this one. It's a £3 entry though. Although I've got to say there is some free pots to play as well. So you haven't got to pay. There is some free pots. I couldn't tell you which ones they are this week, but there's a few paid pots available. There's the team I've picked today. I'm hoping that I can potentially change it quickly because there's been a couple of bits and bobs that have changed. So I'm going to quickly do that right now behind the scenes. Let's just do that now quick. My bets. Just need to change my team because some of those aren't starting, are they? Mendy in goal. That's fine. Let's have a look. James is playing. Castagne's playing. Madders, Mount, Vardy, Lukaku. So we need to change a couple around. So I'm just going to quickly change my substitutes. I'm going to go there, and I'm also going to go. You can't see what I'm doing, by the way. I do apologise. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but that's better. I'm done. Right. Anyway, so that is BetMate. All you've got to do is click the link. It's completely free to download, by the way, and play along with me. That sounds rude. Play along with me on BetMate and see if you can beat me. How are you all doing in the chat? I'm not looking forward to it, to be fair, tonight. I don't know. I couldn't say I'm confident, but I gotta say, Brendan has definitely changed the side a little bit. He's gone with a back 3, boys. He's gone with a strange formation of a 3-1-4-2. He's gone with 2 up top. Nacho and Vardy are up top. Madders and KDH are in the middle, with Castagna and Luke Thomas, I suppose, acting as complete wingers and wing backs all in one, with Mendy in the middle behind them. And then you've got the 3 at the back of Evans, Fofana and Amate, with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Chelsea line up with a 3-4-2-1 formation. Mendy is in goal. Shabalala, you've got Silva, Rudiger, James, Jorginho, Kante, Alonso, Ziyech and Pulisic, as well as Lukaku up top. On the bench, Leicester have Soyuncu, Barnes, Albrighton, Ward, Perez, Hamza Chowdhury, considering he was injured, is on the bench. Ricardo also on the bench. I can't fit him on screen. Patson Daka and Lutman. We're missing Ricardo on screens. I do apologise. I'll try and squeeze him. I'm going to have to change it a little bit so we can fit more subs on next season. But 9 subs is kind of like 9 players on the bench is kind of enough. Let's be honest with you, but I am going to read your chats out in just a second. I'm just going to get the scoreboard running as well. There you go, that's sorted too, and here we go. So who is in the chat? Evening all. Chelsea have a little to play for too, so you never know. Yeah, got nothing to play for because they've guaranteed 3rd place, haven't they? So yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm really excited for the game. I really hope Vardy scores. He is a legend, and I'll be very upset if he doesn't score. So it says, well, it's 10 years yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Could have been yesterday. Yesterday. 10 years. Yes, it was 18th. 10 years of Jamie Vardy signing at Leicester City Football Club. And his first year, I'm not sure if it went to plan. So, I think at one point, he was looking at potentially leaving. But look how it's turned out. Fantastic stuff from Mr. Jamie Vardy. No doubt about it. One of, if not the greatest Leicester player ever. Ever. What do you think the kits will look like next season, Lee? And what colours do you think the away kits will be? Now, they usually rotate, so I'm expecting some sort of shocking red or something again. I don't think red suits us because it's a forest colour, but I'm going to go with white and red as the away. But next season's kit, I made a mock-up on Twitter, so I'm hoping that looks something that you guys would like. That's something I would like, like a retro-y top, but obviously with a modern twist to it. But yeah, just sorting a few bits out on the old PC in front of me because we're boiling in this room today. Absolutely roasting. It's 70 degrees, my PC. I'm hoping it doesn't blow up. That's really hot. I think the max is about 78 until we blow up. So prayers for the PC today and see if it can hold out. But I do need to invest in some new parts and maybe a few more fans to keep this baby cool, because this room is hot as well. In the winter, it's absolutely freezing in here. I'm sat above the garage, so in the winter it's freezing cold in this room. Then in the summer, it's a complete opposite. It's absolutely bloody roasting in here in the summer. Absolutely roasted. Akash says, if you need a reason to watch this game, earning 2 wins could place us over Wolves for the 8th spot. This year, each position guarantees an additional 2.5 mil prize money plus a Marte versus. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll take that. That's £5 million extra. Yeah, we'll take that. It's been a roller coaster. I've been failing in tests recently, but I've been foxing with the females recently. So interesting, Brian. Interesting. By the way, I think we're at 15,700 subscribers, haven't we? We're about 3 off. I'm sure we're about 3 off. Happy 10-year anniversary to Jamie Vardy in the chat. When did you first come to realise that you resemble this new player that Leicester bought? Was it your friends who told you, or was it self-discovery? I'll be honest with you, when he first came in, someone did say, God, you look like him. And that was 10 years ago. But nothing really went mental until, obviously, we got into the Premier League. And then I started getting a few bits and bobs here about Jamie Vardy. And then when we were doing really well in the Premier in the 2016 season, 2015-16 season, that's obviously when it went just mental. And, I don't know, it just went mental. But past is a past, I suppose. We all have to move on, and here I am doing a YouTube channel instead. Do you think we could sign Lookman, Lee? Yeah, I don't understand what that is about the money aspect of the club. Maybe that's just spiel. I can't see why we can't afford £40 million. We're a Premier League side that's had Europe twice back to back. I know there's not as much money in Europa as there is in Champions League. I know that, but still, surely there's something in it. Surely we've got money to spend on a player. £14 million. I keep seeing links that were linked to like Ioro and bloody someone else as well. It's like £50 million. Is it a goalkeeper or something? I mean, how can we be linked to those players, but we can't even afford £40 million for bloody Lookman? It don't even make sense. Do you think he wants to join us? I can imagine so. I don't see why he shouldn't. I can't, what did he achieve? 10 years. Well, I can show you what he achieved. There's what he achieved. Jamie Vardy achievements. It's unreal, isn't it? 383 appearances, 163 goals in all comps. Won an FA Cup, Community Shield, Premier League, Championship, individual awards like the Player of the Season and Team of the Year and bloody Golden Boot, don't forget. He's had Goal of the Month and Player of the Month awards, Player of the Season. He's had all sorts. It's been one hell of a ride for Mr. James Vardy. Big time. Mental. Get those likes up, people, says Matt. What do you think of the rumours of Charles de... I haven't seen that, Reese. I haven't seen that. Sometimes we all miss a few bits and bobs. That's something I haven't seen. I just haven't seen that. So sorry for Rangers to losing penalties, says Hari. The thing is, once it's penalties, it's your own your destiny. It's not in your hands anymore, is it? You know, they got the lead. I wasn't rooting for them, but I did watch it. But I wasn't rooting for. Nah, that's absolute bollocks. Or absolute bollocks. That's probably Rebecca Vardy selling a story to the Sun, probably. No, I'm joking. Honestly, it's absolutely balls. It's complete bollocks. Yeah, the fan base is so negative, Matt. Well, it's tough to get out of that. The expectations when we won the Premier League, it's just blew everything. It's blew everything out of proportion, to be honest with you. Especially the youngsters, because they haven't seen the really shit days, you know. And I'm still young, so I've seen it, but. Yeah, I get what you mean. Alexander he's moving because of the Wagatha Christie thing. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. I best get the game on in a second, because I'm gonna end up missing it at this point. Let's get it cracking on. Let's see if we can sort this out. There we go. Alright. We've got the game on, which is good. We are fired, ready to go. That's what I like to see. Who else has been here? What position do you think we need most? I think a winger and a centre-back. I think we could do with a centre-back, especially because Johnny Evans. Just because of Johnny Evans' age, you know, it's only a matter of time. He's getting older and older and older, and I'm not knocking him. Absolutely brilliant for the club, and what a purchase it was as well. But I think when you get to that age, like Hoof, like Wes Morgan, you just get too slow, and experience can cover, you know, slow pace for only so long. You know, I know experienced players can get into the right positions and blah 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 blah, but eventually your legs just can't go anymore. There is some games on tonight as well. As Everton and Palace are on tonight. I think there's 0-0. They have kicked off as well. I'll try and keep my eye on the scores for you. But you're gonna have to bear with me, because if my computer just completely dies, then well, I don't know what we're gonna do. But right now, we're okay for now. But we are creeping. We're at 71 degrees now, which is not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Heads up there. One more test coming up, says Red-Faced. Who says Schmeichel is leaving? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I can't see. Yes. What channel is the game on? The game is on a few channels. I shall read a few channels out to you. Just bear with. I'll tell you some of the official channels. I'm not going to tell you where you find them. But Leicester versus Chelsea internationally is on. If you want English, you're going to have to go for South Africa, which would be on Supersport Maximo 2 or Supersport Variety 3. So Supersport Variety 3 would be your English stream for South Africa. I think there's probably Qatar as well, beIN Sports Premium 1, which might be English. But yeah, if you want English, South Africa is your best bet, and you want to go with what did I just say? Supersport Variety 3. That's where you want to go. And that's not dodgy. That's legit. They're the legit networks that have got the Leicester game on the telly wherever they are. Super Dazzer is in the chat. Big up Super Dazzer. He's the star member. I'm going to do a new star member on Sunday for the last game of the season. It's going to be a mad day. You've got the top two battling it out for the Premier League. of Man City and Liverpool. You've got the top 4th spot of Arsenal and Spurs. I can't see Arsenal nicking that from Spurs. They've got Norwich, haven't they, Tottenham? And you've also got the bottom. And now, depending on obviously the scoreline between Aston Villa and Burnley tonight, as well as Everton and Palace, that could change a lot of things, especially for Leeds, because I think they're the only one that haven't got a game in hand. These two have got the game in hand on Leeds, and they're playing that obviously right now. So it could mean Leeds go into 18th spot after tonight, depending on results. So it's going to be an interesting day Sunday, and I'm going to be doing the watch along as well. Don't forget, on Sunday we'll be live here, and I'll try and cover as many games as possible all at the same time if I can. I thought you guys were in secondary school, says LCFC. I have no idea what you mean by that. But exactly, so why are people talking about his replacement? Fans need to get a grip, says Phil. I can't see him going. He's too loyal to the club. You never know, though. You never know. Strange things have happened. Always, it's football at the end of the day. Anything can happen. Lee, if you could sign one player from Chelsea, would it be? Oh, please. I'd love to go Kante, but we have got Ndidi. But I would love to see Kante come back. That'd be amazing as a second run in his career. Be amazing. I'd love to see that. I don't know if he's the same player as he was, or if he's just having a little trouble fitting into Tuchel's side. Or I don't really know what's going on at the minute because he gets benched a lot. I don't know. It's a strange one, to be honest. It's a strange one. In just 18 Premier League starts, Jamie Vardy has 15 goals. I know, it's mad, Prince. And thank you for coming in, Mr. Statman himself. Thank you for coming in again. I appreciate you all the time for coming in with your stats. Rudiger, yeah, we'll take Rudiger in a heartbeat, but he's obviously going Real Madrid. We all know that. He's going Real Madrid, isn't he? Well, I think he is. 100 people watching, only 31 likes, says Prince. If you could sign Messi or Ronaldo, who would it be? I think they're both about finished. I'll be honest with you. I think this is your last season, and we're not even prime Messi and Ronaldo now, are we? Still cracking players, but I'm a little bit late for that now. Anyway, we're about 2 minutes from kick-off. I'm absolutely knackered. I've been up early as well. I've been out in a hot sun running around like a tit, and I've been football training with the lad as well just a minute ago, and we've just stormed in, and Jesus Christ, it is hot in this room. I don't know how I'm going to last another 2 hours in here. I forgot how warm it is in here. I'm going to have to get a fan. Problem is the mic's going to pick the fan up, so I don't know how we work out how to keep cool in here. But yeah, out of Liverpool and Real Madrid, who will win the final? I think Real Madrid will. But I've got a creepy feeling. That something's going to happen. I think Villa are going to either, I don't know, just got a feeling Villa might hold Man City. I don't know, we'll see. Just got a creepy feeling that Steven Gerrard's going to throw absolutely everything at Man City that he's got. He's going to get the big guns like Coutinho. I don't know. Who knows? 5 at the back. Thoughts? Chelsea Leicester half time. Full times 50-1. Interesting. I don't know. It's not really a 5. I suppose it is a 5 at the back, but it's kind of. I like the way that it's been set up. It looks better with Mendy in the middle. Obviously, it looks more like a 3-1-4-2, but I understand what you're saying. They are going to be flanking backwards and forwards like headless chickens. So fair enough, but we're going to get underway anyway. We've got about 40 seconds to get underway, so just bear with while I get the game on. Logged me out. Cool. We're back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the game is on. Leicester playing in their mint colours. Chelsea in blue at Stamford Bridge. Lukaku is about to kick the ball off. They're going to shoot from left to right. Chelsea, Leicester, on the other hand, are shooting from right to left on screens at Stamford Bridge, playing in their lovely mint colour top. One of the better colours, actually, for a kit. Got to hand it to Leicester's PR team. I think it's been a good one. Hopefully we do have that again at some point. But we are underway. Chelsea do kick off. Oh, and Leicester nick the ball. KDH pushes forwards. Finds Nacho. Nacho, lovely turn. Gets away from James. Does really well. Referee still lets it play as well. It's been a bit scrappy there. And good work by Nacho, who still puts a challenge in. And I think that will be a Chelsea ball. But that was good stuff by Nacho there. The Leicester faithful getting behind them straight away. Let's start the timer as well. I do apologise. We'll get that timer sorted in a second. I'll get that timer correct in a minute. There you go. We are correct. The time is spot on. I've got it, Harry. I've got it. Who do you think will win the playoffs? I think Forest will. But N'Golo Kante is playing this game. And obviously, I know I just mentioned him. I know he's been dropped a few times, but he is playing against his former side here, the Foxes. Here he is on the ball again, Kante, at the centre circle. Goes opposite side to CHELEI. He's got James on his right. KDH presses hard, pushes them backwards. It's nice to see two up top as well, Leicester with Jamie Vardy and Nacho up top. As Chelsea play from the halfway line, they're going to try and go forwards. A nice little movement by Jorginho, who finds Kante on his left. Madders has got to track him. Castagna gets in there as well on that far side, puts the block in, puts it out for a throw for Chelsea. Here comes CHELEI again. Far side, this near side to James. Leicester shape really well and press them backwards. Nice movement again, but Leicester shape really well, and Madders will put that one into the stands. Hacked away by James Maddison into the Stamford Bridge stand. 4 minutes approaching. Let's get that chat back up on screen. Come on, Liverpool, says Chris. Who's going to win the Prem? I don't know. Be interesting, won't it? I think Leicester's big reset button will be the summer. We'll find out who leaves and who stays. And I think next season hopefully we can finally get back on track with no injuries, let's hope. Fingers crossed. But Chelsea playing really well at the minute, playing all the way around. Ziyech drags it with his left. Past Schmeichel's left post. I think Casper had it covered, to be fair. Hi Lee, hope you're well. I'm doing my exams at the moment and your vid's helping me chill, so thanks. What is your prediction for me? I think 2-1 to Chelsea, but I'd love a win, says Noob. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, my friend, and I hope you do well with your exams as well and get the results that you want. That's a shocking pass out by Kasper Schmeichel. Yet again, wide and out for a throw. What is he doing? Ugh. Tell you what, if Casper keeps doing that all night, then we will be losing. Yet again. Didn't take him long, did it? But I appreciate the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. I'm going to go for... I'll go 2-2 tonight. Get your predictions in. Rudiger's cross gets it into the box. It's James is going to have to deal with it. James... Oof. Cleared, header away. I think Amate's the one with the head that puts that one away. Madison got player of the year, says Stephen Smith, and well, KDH is my man. I don't care. My player of the year for Leicester is KDH. My player of the year. Who was your player of the year? Forget the official stuff. Who was your player of the year? That's what I want to know in the chat. Who was Leicester's player of the year to you? Me was KDH. There's been a goal somewhere. There has been a goal somewhere. Everton have scored. No, Palace. Crystal Palace have scored. Kasper Schmeichel boots the ball away. That's a lovely ball forwards for. Hang on a minute. It falls nicely to James Maddison on the edge of the area. He's gone past one. He is it. Oh! Come on! James Maddison rocket! Absolute belter past Mendy. It's a beautiful goal for Leicester. It's 1-0 to the Foxes. Oh, what a goal. What a man. What a blistering start for Leicester. Wow. And just as I was calling a goal elsewhere, Leicester are 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge. Wow. What a rocket. What a goal. Wow. Look at that. Long ball from Kasper Schmeichel onto that far side. Castagna gets that cross in. It's blocked. Falls to James Maddison on the edge of the area. It's gone past... Oh, it's gone past Thiago Silva and he's smashed it past Mendy. And there you go. Kasper Schmeichel with the long ball. Long ball. Not short ball. Long ball. And guess what's happened? We've scored. Look at that. It beats Mendy to Mendy's left post. Oh, it's a fantastic shot. That is by James Maddison. Exquisite technique yet again by the Englishman. He's got to go to Qatar. He's just got to go to the World Cup. He has to. He has to. He's got to. Good start by the boys. Straight all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel's feet right now. Wow. Wow. What a goal. What a goal. Anyway, it's in KDH's possession. Long ball backwards to Johnny Evans. Switch of play onto that far side to Wesley Fofana. And Palace have gone 1-0 up. More woes for Everton. Palace have gone 1-0 up in the 22nd minute. Palace 1, Everton 0. Leicester also winning 1-0 here at Stamford Bridge with a flipping fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic goal by James Maddison. Exquisite strike. And thank you for the super chat fee. And Super Fast Dazzler with another super chat as well. Like you say, long ball out. And that's exactly where it come from. It come from a long ball out. I wish someone would tell him a bit more often. But thank you for the super chat, Super Fast. Wow. Just a good start. Anyway, here comes Lukaku holding it off. Here comes Lukaku again. Leicester in all over the place at the minute. At the back, Johnny Evans does well. Does really well there. Takes the ball off Pulisic's feet. Puts it out for a Chelsea throw. Well done, Evans. Good stuff. Evening, Stephen Smith. How are you, mate? How are you watching it, mate? It's I'm watching it on Bing Sport, mate. Bing Sport. Legally. Thank you very much. Lukaku. Into the box. It's been played out. Leicester hold their lines. KDH puts a pressure on Jorginho. Kante gets pressurised by James Maddison, but they've found some room in the middle. Here they come again. Chalobah takes a strike from afar. I think that's a little save by Kasper Schmeichel. I think he's tipped that over his bar. That's a fine save by Kasper Schmeichel, who's having a good game now. Really starting to come into his own now. After that long ball out, and now the tip save. Take it all back after that shit pass out for the throw. That's a cracking save by Kasper Schmeichel. What a save. It's a cracking save. Alonso. Corner comes in. Can we stop it? Yes, we can. It's out. Away. That is a save and a half. What is that noise? Oh, 74 degrees my PC's got to. We're going to blow up. We're going to blow up. That's a great tackle by Fofana on Pulisic. Kante will pick up the pieces. My player of the year has to be Castagna or Amate, says Noob. Still going to go KDH. Anyway, James. I think I've captained James Maddison, you know. I'm sure I have on BetMate. I'm 100% sure. I'm just going to check. Let's have a look. Yes, at the minute I'm in the winning pots. I don't know if you can see that or not. At the minute, I've got 17 points. Ziyech fouled by Luke Thomas. It's a free kick in a dangerous area for a set piece. I'm going to have to source some parts for the PC. We're starting to blow up. Martin needs to drive Cags to Madrid in a bus and break down. Here we go, set piece again. Almost the same situation as corners, let's be honest. Swung in. Kasper Schmeichel punch away. Only as far as James on the edge of the area. He slots it back into the box. Headed away by Castagna for a corner on the far side this time. Leicester doing really well so far, defending wise. Hopefully we can keep going. Not watching it on any particular website, Kieran. I'm watching it on Bing Sport, mate. Ziyech with the corner, whips in. And away by the boys. James tries to volley that in as well, and it's blocked. Nacho plays the header back. Marte's under pressure, tries to turn his man. He's got himself into trouble, and Pulisic has won that one back off of Marte, and it is a Chelsea throw as well. Getting boxed in at the moment. Leicester need to find a way out. Kante, centre circle. Thiago Silva, who was beat by James Maddison for that goal. Getting worried about my PC. It's making some fucking noises now. Hope it don't blow up. That's why we've got Kasper in goal. Exactly, mate. Kante trying to get around Mendy. Mendy does really well, actually. Still falls into a Chelsea possession. It's only the 14th minute, boys and girls. Come on. Still in the box. On that far side they are. Ziyech up against Castagna. Does really well. Alonso goes down, rolls around, looks for free kick. Referee says get up. Long ball played away, but no one there. Richard has been a member for a year and a half. Wow, I can't see those miles. I've not got enough room on my PC to open another window to see the YouTube chat. I'm reading the YouTube chat through this app that I can put your chats on screen. I am not reading the official YouTube stuff. So at the moment, I can't see the membership like milestone things. I can't see them. So Winksy's on that for me. I'll read them out. Thiago Silva at the centre circle. Leicester at the minute hanging on and just sitting back at the minute, forcing them for errors, and there is the error. Long ball forward straight to Kasper Schmeichel. Oh, that's a poor one given away for Kante. He's found Lukaku. Daniel Amate with a goal-saving tackle. That's going in. Lukaku would have put that away. That is a crucial tackle by Daniel Amate. Crucial. No Stephen Smith, not free. It's legal. You have to pay. It's legal. It's a bit like a Now TV Sky type thing. Evening, Callum in the chat. James, long ball drilled far and wide onto that far side. Castagna stands up against the edge. Fofana blocks as well. I don't know if we can play out this for another bloody 75 minutes, I'll be honest. Might have gave it away, so he needed that tackle. He did, mate. You're right. He's the one that passed to Kante in the end. It was a pass. Matthew Waitman has also been a member for 7 months. Big up, mate. Big up. Thank you for coming in. Winks as well for coming in. He's been the channel partner for 2.5 years, 3 years. I don't know how long it is now. Lost track. Kante. They are playing it around nice. Jorginho finds some room for Ziyech. Ziyech goes past his man. It's the shot. Comes off Amate. It scrambles away. It still comes back to Ziyech again. He's gone wide this side to James. Back to Ziyech, who whips it in again. Headed away by Johnny Evans. Still in Chelsea's possession. You can see it. You can feel something coming here, can't you? They're just piling on the pressure more and more. 1-0 Palace versus Everton as well. Oh, that's a nice little dink, and that's a foul, I think, unless a free kick. Yep. So nice to be a part of this LCFC community, says Matthew Waitman. Well, I just appreciate you all for coming in and just being a part of the community on the channel, to be honest with you. It's I've been building for a long time. You know, something that we've been doing. We have hit 15,700 subscribers. Wow. There's 155 of you watching as well. How banging is that? That's brilliant. Thank you all for coming in. Hari is carrying the chat as well for people that can't watch the game, which is banging. Thank you for doing that, Hari. Oh, hang on a minute. Let Chelsea give it away here. Nacho holds on to it. Just a bit, does a bit too much. Just a bit too much there. And here they come. Switch sides this side to a Reece James. Luke Thomas all over him. Thomas does really well. Fuck, ref pulls it back for a free kick. I don't know how ref called that free kick, to be honest. I'm not very impressed with that decision either. There's not a lot I can do here, boys. If things start going funny, I apologise. Try my best to keep going, but I can see looking at my computer's CPU, it's starting to get really hot, and it's really starting to work. So I'm gonna have to upgrade the PC soon. But we're nearly done the season, ain't we? So we'll wait till the season. I'm gonna have to gut my PC and get a couple of new bits in. But oh, it looks like it could be more bad news for Everton. I think there has been another goal for Crystal Palace. I will confirm with you in a second as it comes in. It's not looking good. I'll let you know who scored in a minute. It doesn't look good. I think it is. It's Ayew on the 36th minute. It is 2-0 Palace. Everton are in the mud. Oh, dearie me. Things get from bad to worse. Reece James finds Ziyech. Gets that cross in again. And guess who's there again? Daniel Martin with the big head. Please check your like button. Some obviously not working. Try yours now. It's free of charge. Says Richard. Hey up, Richard. How are you, mate? You good? What you got to tell me? Are you good? Nice ball down the wing to Reece James. But guess who's there? Thomas. Shrugs him off, though, Reece James. Jorginho slots in a little pass to Lukaku. Taken away by, I think, Johnny Evans with a long ball again. Leicester just clearing the lines at the minute. Long ball's out. Can't seem to get away from our own half. Can't play it out the back, put it that way against Chelsea. We're boxed in. Which is the problem, because we're playing long ball, it's to no one. They're getting the ball and playing it back in. Just can't seem to find any possession at the minute. That's a shocking ball forwards to Lukaku. Out wide for a Leicester goal kick. Kasper Schmeichel will be comfortable with that. Approaching the 22nd minute. Leicester 1, Chelsea 0. Everton still can stay up. If Leeds loses to Brentford, they will go down. Burnley have to win 2 games to stay up. If Leeds win, then that'll be interesting. Sunday's just going to be interesting in general, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Fofana, ooh, dangerous pass, nearly gives that away, but it's okay. It falls to Amate. KDH watches his turn. He's gone to this near side, right at the halfway line. Plays a lovely ball over the top for Vardy to run onto. Can't get there, though. Winks is giving all my secrets away. Winks is giving the secrets away, thank you. Recovering, thanks, Lee. Worst over now, mate. Praying for you, mate. Let's get a 100% comeback, eh? Come on. How are we playing at the minute, says Claire? Defensively. Boxed in our own half. Long balls forwards, trying to get something. And we have. We've got something. So that's... it's working at the minute, but I don't know if we can play a full game like this. We need to change something soon, I think. Can't play like this for another, what we got? 65, 70 minutes of play, really. Got to be very careful how we approach the rest of it. Ziyech runs into trouble. KDH deals with it. No foul. Referee says no, but we are boxed in here. Amate this near side. There's so many Chelsea players trying to squeeze us in, but that's a great ball by Amate, who's found space for KDH, who drives it forwards. He's gone over the halfway line. He's still going, KDH. Still going. Finds Nacho to his left. This near side. Luke Thomas looks for the whipping for the cross. Ah, that's a good tackle that is by Ziyech, who does good work. And Reece James will force... I think it actually goes for a throw right at the corner flag for Chelsea. Big up, Cara. I hope you're well. Stop giving all my secrets away. I don't even like England, but it matters when he's got to get picked at some point. He's got to. He's got to. Reece James with a long throw out from the back. It falls to a Marte head who plays it back in. Nacho's going to try and get there. I think CHELEI was all over Nacho there, to be honest with you, but referee says nothing. Marte receives the ball, plays it opposite side to Fofana at the centre circle. We're still in possession here. Mendy. Chelsea just sitting back a little bit now. Less pressure. I think maybe Tuchel's told them just to ease off a bit because it's a long game yet. Manners needs a ball for his goal. Thank you very much. I'll do that now. Fofana driving forwards. There you go. Nacho, Maddison, halfway lane backwards to, all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. I think there's been a car crash outside my house. I kid you not. I'm just checking. Yeah, there has. The hell? We've had some sort of car bump right outside my house on the main lane. I don't know what's going on. There's 3 cars pulled up and there's loads of people arguing. What is going on? Wow, I just heard something. I thought, what's that? Anyway, Thomas is not a wing back. I told everyone that a year ago. Well, on the bench, we've got Ricardo Pereira. We've got no James Justin on the bench. There's Marco Brighton. We could play him. I'm only winding Dazza up. Dearie me. That's a good challenge by Castagna. Still in our own half, though, in that corner. We've got out, though. Long ball forwards, but unfortunately no one onto it, and it will fall to Chelsea again, who are going to play this straight back in. I can't play like this all game. That's good defending though by Wesley Fofana. Bloody hell, James Maddison is so deep in our own half right now. It's not even part of the attack right now. Castagna looking for Nacho for a 1-2, but can't pull it off, and Chelsea have played around Nacho there. Who scored the goal? James Maddison scored the goal. About the 6th, 7th minute, James Madders. It was a sensational goal as well, Brian. Absolutely exquisite. What a goal. Reece James again. He's got Lukaku. That tries to turn a Marte and runs into trouble with Mendy, who's nicked the ball off Lukaku. He's had Lukaku in his pocket, and there is the foul given to Mendy. Conte as well giving the free kick there. But Mendy winning yet again. Mendy doing well. He's had Lukaku and Kante in his pocket at the moment. He's doing really well in the middle. It's the only time. Do you think that'll be the only attack? Will be that one strike from Madders? Maybe. Flipping out. Marte plays a dodgy pass backwards. Kasper Schmeichel dummies his pass and tricks Lukaku. Come on, boys. Push forwards now. Yes, Fofana drives forwards. Looks for a switch. Oh, lovely. Into the middle by James Maddison to KDH. Gets away from Kante. The old Kante would have chased KDH there, but he steps off instead. Marte, Mendy. Leicester playing really confident stuff, considering. Madders, look at that for a pass to Dewsbury Hall. Oh, runs into trouble. You know what? He ran into trouble, but he does really well to win it back. Fofana to Madders. Madders whips it into the box. Vardy's there. Oh. Defending header to Mendy will pick up and collect. Comfortable. Lee, would you have Kante back in the side? Yeah, I think so. I mean, you'd be ridiculous to say no, wouldn't you, really? Let's be honest. You've got to be a bit of a daft lad to say no to N'Golo Kante. SS Spikes in the house. You think it's going to be 2-1 Leicester? Well, I said 2-2, but... Oh, that's a not so great by Marte. A little clumsy. And Ziyech hits it. Oh, it comes off of Johnny Evans' ass. Goes out for a corner. On the halfway mark. Near side. Here we go again. Another corner. We've got to somehow deal with it. You know what it's like. Set pieces are abysmal. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's a great... Oh, good play by Chelsea. That's straight out the training ground, but the finish wasn't great. Goodness me. Hi, Leicester fans. Who do you need to sell in this current squad, says Loxy. There's a few players I think that some of the fans want to get rid of. You can instantly ask them in the chat. Handball, ref! Boo! Chelsea with another cross into the box. We've got to deal with it. Castagna does well again. Pulisic battling with Castagna on that side. It's a good battle. Falls out for a Leicester throw. Ref isn't happy with something. He's just having a chat with... Who's he chatting with? Don't know. It was off camera. I didn't see who he was chatting with. Something to do with Rudiger and Nacho. Castagna to Madders. Madders back to Castagna. Castagna plays it long. Falls to Nacho. Come on, boys. Nice knock by Jamie Vardy. KDH is driving that one. He's got no one with him at the minute, KDH. He's still going. Looking for that pass for... Ah, it's a poor touch by Nacho. Was behind him, though. Let him off. It was a little bit behind Nacho, that pass by KDH. Not bad, though, by the boys. Only one attempt, though, with one goal. .48 minutes played. Everton 0, Palace 2, going into half-time nearly. I want Leeds and Burnley to win. Oh, so you want Everton to go down? Ziyech to James. Back to him. Not the best of passes, but I think it's took a deflection. It's gone out for a throw for Chelsea on this near side, near the corner flag. They played it quick. Back to Chalobah. Thiago Silva. Vardy's chasing. Thomas standing him up. Well done. Chalobah has to go back. Halfway line again. Chelsea start again. Chalobah. Thiago Silva in his own half. Leicester shaped quite well, to be fair. Get your chats in, guys. Who do you want to go down this season? Who do you want to win the Premier League? Kante. Kante again. Madison's trying to... Oh, that's a good ball by Kante. That's a lovely ball by James. Cross comes in. Alonso scores. That's a great goal. Defending's a bit on the sloppy side there for Leicester. But I've got to say, that's a great goal. It's a good goal. There's not a lot you can do about that. It was coming. They have been knocking for a while. Not a lot could do with that. Good goal. Kante caught, lovely pass to Reece James. Cross comes in. Alonso. I think I'm probably top of the table on BetMate right now. I can't see how I'm not. I've got to be up there. It's good delivery, that is. Shit. What is going on? Why is... I don't know where the chats, where your chats are gone. I'm missing some chats. I don't think my... I don't know. Let's see if I can get the chats back on screens. I've lost the chat. Just 200 here. I will get your chats on screens. Just bear with. Just bear with. Not quite sure what went on there. Just loading. Darren Freeman in the chat. Big up, mate. Hope you're good. Am I surprised? No. To be fair, it was a good goal, though. 1-4 back to another, all because we were playing 5 at the back and no wingers, says Superfast Azar. It was a good goal, though, to be fair. I'm not going to say... you can't say anything else. It was a good finish. Kante lost KDH with that pass, eliminated him out of the equation, and it's just a good goal. Lee, you should do polls like Goldbridge. We could do. It was, yeah, it almost was a set piece goal, Martin, in a way. Almost. That's kind of a lovely pass, cross into the box, back post. Alonso smashes it. That's probably why it went in. Because, you know, is the sound in the background real from the game? Says SS Spy. No, mate. No. It's impossible to get. It's impossible to get football stadium live sounds without commentary from TV. It's impossible. That Evans pass sums it up to too defensive and showing them too much respect. I am absolutely dying in here. 37 minutes. Good ball forwards. Or not. It's a long, shitty pass by Johnny Evans. I think that's the one that Dazza was on about. Dazza must be slightly ahead of me. Love the chance. Yeah, we'll keep the chance on. That's good defending by Castagna, that. Oh, nearly a communication error there, but Castle Schmeichel clears. It's at the halfway as well. What's going on here? What have I done? I must have done something. Oh, where's my sound gone? There's got to be something going on. Where's my sound? Where's my sound? Where's my sound? There we go. Just sorting all my bits out. Love the chance, says Men's. I think we could tail Luke Thomas for Barnes and Simo for Albrighton. Albrighton's not on. Vardy, Thomas, crap header in that. Is Luke Thomas out of his depth here in this game? I think we could do with someone like James Justin. No, we are not playing well, hanging on as usual when we play 5 at the back. Even Fulham battered us. Well, unfortunately, this game was going to be tough, and I wasn't expecting a win. We haven't played football. There's been a few moments of passes where I've gone like, that was decent. Some good drives forwards, but lacking a little bit up front. But that's, again, because we've got no attacking wingers. We're playing a very defensive. It is really a 5 at the back, let's be honest with you. Let's not, beat around the bush with a 3-1-4-2. It is a 5 at the back. Lukaku does really well there as well. And Marte, that's a foul, ref. Thank you very much. On Jamie Vardy, don't get injured, Vards. Don't be injured, Vards. I'll take a draw, though, against Chelsea. I know that. I'll definitely take a draw here, but obviously I want to win. But, Vardy. Chalobah, I think just clips him, Yeah, studs to the side of his foot, but I think he'll be alright. Evans, dangerous pass to Fafana. He has to control it. He has done. Matters. Castagna. Working really hard at the minute on that wing, Castagna. I think he's the most busiest of the two, with him and Thomas, I gotta say. Johnny Evans with no options. He's going to have to play a long ball, forced. Looking for that run for VAR there, but I think Chelsea we can deal with that all day long, twice on Sundays. Here comes oh, well done. A bit too much by KDH, but no. He finds a pass to Amarte. Amarte at the centre circle. He's lost Ziyech. He's not really got any options, but he finds James Maddison. I think Maddison was looking for a tee-up shot, but he couldn't really pull it off. Kante with a late challenge, which is quite rare, actually, for Kante to get that wrong. He's got that completely wrong, the former Fox. Completely wrong. What's that? There are rumours and videos circulating with you. Cocaine. Cocaine. Send it first class to me, and we'll do it. Is it free? Okay. I'm not a sportsman, so I ain't got no to hide. We've all done drugs, and if you haven't, then, well, as 35-year-olds have. I don't know if you're a youngster, but drugs are bad, kids. Don't do drugs. That's the most random thing I've ever seen. Why are Justin and Barnes on the bench? Decisions Rodgers has been making this season have not impressed me. Rodgers out, I think. Not happy with him. Some people are just never happy, are they? Why would you want Rodgers out, though? Who are you getting in? Who are you actually getting in? Is Chilwell on for Chelsea? No. No, he's only just recovered from the injury, isn't he? Chalobah. Vardy tracking him. Goes wide to Reese. Approaching the half-time mark now. There's a penalty to Burnley, by the way. Ziyech got past Luke Thomas again. It's a great pass in, cross, headed away, falls to Kante and Alonso on the edge of the area. We've got to be careful. Burnley have scored. Penalty has been scored by Burnley. Burnley are winning at 1-0. Everton Could be in the mud. Mate, that's that's disgusting. Don't use that thing in the shower. Mine's not cutting very well. Don't use it in the shower. It's advertised that it can be used in wet conditions. Don't use the Lawnmower 4.0 in wet conditions. Mine has decided that it don't like to cut anymore at the moment, so I need to get something sorted with it. Everton fully in the mud though, aren't they? It's bad, isn't it? They are. They've never gone down before, they? Out of the Prem. I don't think they've ever gone down out of the Prem. So, wow. It's mad. I bet Burnley aren't playing 5 at the back. It's going to get better for you, Super, because second half, Mark O'Brien's going to come on for Luke Thomas. And Castagne's going to go left side. And Mark O'Brien will be on the right wing. You'll see. Trust me, you'll see. I'm telling you now. I am telling you that's happening. Trust me. About 10 seconds till half time. Chalobah to James. Back to Chalobah. I think the ref's going to blow his whistle. There is the half-time whistle. 1-1. Not bad. It's an exquisite goal from James Maddison, who puts it past Mendy's left post. Nice little goal as well from Marcos Alonso, who's running in at the back post after I think it was a Reece James cross. This has been an okay game. I think we could definitely play a little bit more forwards, to be honest with you. I don't think we've created an awful lot, in all honesty. A lot defensive, but what do you expect with almost 5 at the back, really? Forget that we're playing 3-1-4-2. It's more of a 3-1-2-2. 5-1-2-2 formation. I'll be honest with you. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to go and fill up my bottle of juice. I shall see you in a second. That's right. This channel is sponsored by BetMate. Please go and have a look right now. It's pinned in the chat. It's a free app. And by the way, I should be winning some dollar today. Should be winning. I am not winning. I thought I was. I've gone down to 27 points now. I'm out of the top 10. Someone's on 32. So there's some points to be had here still. But I have just fell out of the top, which is a shame. But it's because I've captained Maddison. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes in the second half. But please go and have a look anyway. They have sponsored the channel. And I need some clicks, so I know there's about 150 of you here. If you could do me a favour, click on the link, it's pinned in the chat, download the app, let me know if you've played a game of BetMate as well. Let me know. And yeah, if you can get me some downloads, that'd be banging. They'll stay on as well, hopefully next season. So hopefully BetMate will come back. Thanks to you guys for downloading it. I appreciate every single one that has, and well, I just appreciate you all for being here anyway, to be fair. Right, not a lot to discuss really regarding the game. It's been not a one-sided affair, but certainly 75-25 for sure in Chelsea's favour. All the attacks, all the attempts, mainly the dangerous possession, all under Chelsea's name. Leicester, I don't think, can find really their way out of Chelsea's out of their own half. Chelsea are boxing us in, and it's not looking good for the Foxes going forward. So I'll be honest with you, Jamie Vardy isolated, not enough creativity whatsoever. I think if we do change things up and we go more of an attacking mindset, then we're going to have to take Thomas off and put Barnes on. But I think we will have to go to a back four, because we can't have a back three and then bringing on attacking wingers. We need to switch it up a little bit, I think. But yeah, it's been one of those games where, you know, we have took our chance. It was a good goal. But I don't think there's going to be many more chances if we don't change it up, and that is that. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far. Let me know what you think Leicester could do to change it up, and who would you sub right now. Let me know in the chat. I'm going to read some chats out while we are here. When the game gets boring, this guy does align with his kid, says Theo. It's nice. Have you got a Fogden profile there as well? To be honest with you, mate, if you're going to talk like that, I don't know if I really want you part of the channel, to be fair. Don't know. Do we get rid of him, or is he going to change his ways? We'll see in a second. I'm pretty sure some of the mods can fucking deal with him anyway. But yeah. What site are you using to stream on? We're using... it's not really a site, it's just called Bing Sport, where all the games are on. It's not free, you have to pay, and... it's a bit like a now on TV thing, you know, a bit like Sky. Kante is not the player he was at Leicester, but would still have him back here, says Hari. Yeah, in a heartbeat, mate. In a heartbeat. Who is the most on-form player at Leicester this season? It's got to be KDH. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. 2 good goals, but their passing game is much better than ours, says Mark. Yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. Bring on Daka, he'll bring us to glory, says Elliot. You say bring us to glory, but we need someone to actually pass the ball forwards first and create something. To be fair. Better than nothing, though. Yeah, you're right. Why is Albrighton on? Why is Albrighton on? Albrighton isn't on. He's not on. Michael Brighton is not on. Why do people keep saying that? Are we playing well, says Bradders? No, mate. Not well. It has been coming, the equaliser for them. It just has been coming. You know. End of discussion. They've had about 9 chances to our 1. And they've just been relentless going forwards. And they've pressed us in their own box. And forcing us basically to play the long ball. And that's it. There's nothing else really I can say about the performances. It's not been great, but defensively we have been strong. But what else can you do? What else can you do? At least we're not being battered. Not yet. We've got 45 minutes yet. Thomas is struggling, he can't stay on his feet. Well, maybe he's just a little bit too... He's not a big lad, is he, either? That's the thing. He's a bit of a scrawny lad, our Luke Thomas. Don't get me wrong, I do love the guy, but he has got him on the ropes, Ziyech, big time. He's got him running rings around him, to be honest. It's a little worrying. Stole my line there. Lee, would you make a sub? I think we'd go 4 at the back. I think I'd go 4 at the back and bring on someone attacking, Barnes or Lookman. I'll be honest, that's what I would do, but I don't know what Brendan would do. But I'd bring someone that's willing to take someone on. Lookman's willing to do that, but there's a lot of players. There's a lot of players that you got to take on. That's the problem. So many there. You know, Jorginho and Kante are driving that middle, and you got Thiago still. You just Chalobah. James has got pace in the half as well. So they've got it's a good side. Good side. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Montreal. I think he is a little bit on the scrawny side, to be honest. He's been in the academy since he was 7. My mum's used to work with his dad, I think, says Brothers. Yeah, I think he's from Syston, actually, Luke Thomas. Where Winksy lives, somewhere in Syston. It's like me, somewhere in Anster. That's all you need to know. But pump up the volume, Thomas. Yeah, he just needs to get a little bit chunkier, doesn't he? Basically. I remember playing Vardy on the left wing at the end of the season. Yeah, like England did. Do you remember when England did it? By the way, if Winksy, if you're watching, I've still got your 50p here. I've got your Brexit 50p. I'm sure it's a Brexit 50p. I'm sure it is. The 2020 Brexit 50p. It says peace, prosperity, and friendship with all nations. I don't know if it's worth anything or not, but I'm not checking. Who should we sign in the transfer window? I think Johnny Evans is. I think he's going to come to a point where it's just too old. We do need a centre back. You know, I think Lookman is one that we should sign. I think he's proved his worth. But I do feel we need a centre back. I don't know where we're going to go, who we're going to go with. I think it depends who goes down, to be honest, as well. I think there's some players there that you could pick, you know. So, I think it just depends who goes down. I'm just looking at the Everton squad now, who you take. Take Keane. I don't know. Who would you go with? Obviously, you'd take Calvert-Lewin in a heartbeat. Especially if Vardy retires. Needs someone. But, I don't know. Oh, what was that? Yuri's knee injury, says Hari. Yeah, I know. That might keep him at the club. No one might want to buy him if he's injured. Maybe no one will want to buy him. I'd take Gray back. Nah. It didn't work out for him. Nah. He won't come back anyway. But, nah. No. Not now. No. Vardy going to the US? I don't think so, mate. Whoever's selling you that store is whoever sold that story to the Sun's made some dollar because it's hit front page news. So someone's made some money. If you ever want to sell a story, it's quite easy to sell a story to the papers. If you didn't know all that shit that's posted by the Red Tops, I didn't realise how easy it is and how little real, truthful information they need to print a story is quite shambolic, to be honest with you. And once they've printed it, speaking of Keane, he's just scored for Everton. There you go, 2-1 now. Palace Everton. Keane has just scored. There you go. So I've just called his name out and he scores. So maybe I need to call out a lesser player now that's going to score next. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's going to score next. I don't know who sold the story, but someone's made some dollar on it. Lee, would you take that Calvin Bassey from Rangers as a replacement for Johnny Evans? I'm not going to tell you that I know who that is. I'll be honest with you, I don't watch the Scottish Premiership. I watched the game last night, but I couldn't tell you who was fucking who, to be honest with you. I know Lundstrom and a couple of others, but I couldn't tell you. I'm not going to lie. I don't spend enough time watching all football like you lot probably do because you're young. I've got shit to do. I have a feeling he's going to retire, but I don't know if it'll be this season or well, next season. Next season will be his last, or the season after. I have no idea. I suppose it depends on how he feels and how fit he feels. Do you know what I mean? But Michael Keane, man, scored. The moment I called his name out, he scores. It's mad, isn't it? If you had 200 mil to sign players, who would you sign? 500 mil. 500 mil. Who do you think we are? Man City. It's impossible, man, because there's so many players that I'd like, but wouldn't come here anyway. I don't know. Players are coming out of the tunnel. Don't know if there's any changes or not. We'll see in a second. Depends how busy your life is, though, man. I don't get time to watch TV, let alone watch full games. Anyway, players are on the pitch, waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. I will press go on the old timer. No changes for this half, and Jamie Vardy has kicked this one off. We are underway now on TVs, shooting from left to right on this one. No changes until 60 when we are 3-1 down, said Super. You're not wrong, are you, mate? Long ball forwards and headed away by, I think that was James, to Mendy. The goalkeeper, Mendy, that is. Rolls it out to a Thiago Silva. Two years now, I'll be doing my GCSEs and revising instead of watching Leicester. Mate, I might make an exception. I don't know if I'll be doing this in 2 years. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing in 2 years' time. Could be dead. Could be a millionaire. Could... I don't know. Naeem's here as well. Big up, mate. No idea what I'm doing in 2 years' time. I've got to plan my life. Who knows? Don't know. Sup, Posty Tez, how are you, mate? I'm waiting on an important letter. Get a crack on. Mate, I've posted some today, my friend. I've posted some today. That's a long ball forwards for Castle Schmeichel to come out and collect. Alonso, I think, was running onto that one. Thumbs up by the Chelsea man. Castle Schmeichel rolls out quick to a Amate on that far side. Dewsbury Hall charging forwards. He's got Kante approaching him, all over him. I think that was a foul. Brings KDH down, Kante. Wants to play it quick, but the referee's saying calm down. Kante gets booked for that too. I'm doing A-levels and I'm still here. Chester Leicester, big up, mate. A-levels, what you studying? Let me know in the chat. Do you make a lot from YouTube or still a postman, Lee? I'm still a postie, mate. This is just a little hobby. I can't make enough at 15k subscribers. You need fucking no. You need thousands of views, not 5,000. You need 50k views per video, and you need memberships. You need super chats. You need everything. It's YouTubing is not a living unless you got to be at least 50k subscribers before you can even. I don't even think you could do it on 50k, depending on your views. But yeah, there's been a goal for Villa. 1-1. Buendia has scored for Aston Villa, 1-1. KDH boxed in at the minute. He's found Johnny Evans, switches side to Fofana. So pass to James Maddison's looking to whip pass down the wing to Castagna, but too much on it. Villa 1, Burnley 1. I hope Forest go up because of the rivalry, but I don't want them up because, well, they're Forest. I'm the same. I said the same thing. I want them up because then we'll got like a bit of a local rivalry in the Prem, which will be great. But it's Forest. Yeah, I'm the same. Absolutely. I think we all are. You're not on your own, mate. You're really not. But apparently it was a volley by Buendia. I'm not watching it, to be honest with you. I'm just keeping my eyes on the scores and that's it. I'm only watching the Leicester one. I don't dare open another window and watch another game. I'll be honest. History psychology makes a good football manager, says Hari. Okay. It's going to be interesting on Sunday though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Anyway, Chelsea on attack on that far side. Jorginho. Chalobah finds Kante in the middle. He's got Lukaku, who's not really been in this game either, to be fair. Has Villa scored again, or was that the first one that Richard's on about? Good tackle by Fofana. Leicester could counter here. They need to move quick though. That's a foul on Fofana. But Dewsbury Hall looking for that pass for Vardy. Can't find him. That's not the greatest of passes either. But never mind. Leicester keep the ball. Dewsbury Hall. He's got Thomas to his left. You definitely won't get tickets. Me and Dad struggled and we've been loads to away games. We have about 149 points. Yeah, my points went down as well. I don't know why. It's a free game. Why not play like we are going for top 4, says Superfast. Maybe they just don't want to lose games now. Maybe they just... I know you don't want to lose games anyway, but... Yeah, it's Everton 1, Palace 2, Villa 1, Burnley 1. Very interesting at that bottom. Those bottom 3 or 4 teams are... Well, obviously we know Norwich and Watford are gone, but that last position to be relegated is an interesting one between the 3 sides. It could go down to the last day, couldn't it? It's just a bit mad. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I think if Everton win today, they're safe, aren't they? I believe. Or is it Burnley? Is it one of them wins today? They're safe. Is that right? But either way, look, Sunday's going to be absolutely. I can't wait for Sunday. Really want Leeds to go down. See, I'm opposite. I don't want Leeds to go down because it's been ages since they come up. You know, they were a team when I was a kid. That they were the last team that won the league before it turned into the Premier League. You know, they went like Champions League and spent shitloads of money. That's a good ball in, Zayet. Oh. Casper collects and out on Marte. He pulls in Casper again. Another shit dink pass forwards. What is that? By the Leicester goalkeeper. If Everton win today and Leeds don't, Leeds will have to win 18-0 to stay up. Oh dear. Kante does too much and KDH is all over him. And does really well, KDH. But he has lost it. I thought it was fouled there, KDH. Lukaku on the edge of the area. He's got a lovely cross in the face of goal. Castagna's there to pick up the pieces and slots it away. And it's back into the box. That's a foul again, I thought, on Nacho. But no, the referee says no. Rudiger got up against Nacho. Them two are having a good battle, aren't they? Alonso into the middle to a Jorginho. Wide to Chalobah, to James. Holding that line at the minute, Leicester. Centre circle. We've gone wide again, Ziyech. Fofana does well. Referee says free kick though. I thought he did well, Fofana. I think he went down way too easy there. But oh well. Turn the game off because I got OCD and mine's 2 minutes behind and my head can't deal with that, says LCFC JJ. I want to move to the singing section. I'm going to order my flag soon that I can have at games. I'm trying to get a 5 foot by 5 foot. It's a bit big, but it'll do, says Bradders in the chat. 5 foot by 5 foot. That's fucking massive. I just hit 2.1k followers on TikTok, says SS Pike. Well done, mate. I've not been live on TikTok for a while. James, oof, cross comes in, Kasper Schmeichel collects. 53 minutes played, we've got fucking 35 minutes to go yet. I'm sorry if I don't sound so excited, but just looking at a few things. Bloody hell. Nacho tries to find a pass down the wing, blocked by Alonso. Leicester throw. Still not really produced anything, Leicester, this half. We're approaching the first 10-minute mark. Lickott, Pocock, how are you? Taken quickly by Castagna to Matters. Fofana gets himself in a bit of trouble. We're in trouble here. He's boxed in by Pulisic and he has to put it out for a throw. He wasn't sure where he was. If in doubt, put it out. That's good by Matters though. Wins that one. There's a Chelsea player down now. He's got up. Wide by Mendy. Marte. I think he swapped sides actually, Marte. With Evans, I think. KDH. He finds Jamie Vardy, who's still not really had many touches in this game. He must be getting a bit frustrated. Fofana. Matters. Matters with a lovely 1-2. And again, back to Nacho. Nacho loses his man, Jorginho. Oh. Loses his man, Jorginho, but it is on his left. But he just couldn't keep it down, Nacho. Miles over the bar. But good little link-up play with Nacho and Matters. But shocking that. Lee Chappie, did you react? Your rival club, Nottingham Forest, at the playoff final. Town, do you want Nottingham Forest to go to the Premier League? And yeah, I want Forest to be in the Premier League. Yes, I do. Purely for the rivalry aside, and that's it. Do you still think Manny wants to leave? Maybe. But again, we don't know how true that is. It's just Twitter shit, isn't it? We are into the 10-minute mark of the second half. 1-1. KDH looking for a ball for Vardy to run to. Chalobah's there. Vardy's putting pressure on him. He's done really well there, Chalobah. Finds Reece James. How did we concede? I swear to the Holy Lord, if you say a set piece, I'm going to cry. Well, you'll be happy to know it wasn't a set piece. It was in-game play, but it looked a bit like a set piece. It looked like a set piece goal, so that's why it went in. Lee, please, can I get a quick recap of the match so far? Chelsea, 75% possession. Chelsea. About 10 attempts to Leicester's 1. Leicester get the first goal. James Maddison from nowhere. Chelsea. Leicester defend. Equaliser comes in. Chelsea. Leicester defend. Pulisic's gone over. He's asking for a free kick. Fuck off, ref! He's asked for it. You're taking the piss. Referee, man. Pulisic just sat there and he's looked at the ref. He's gone, can I have a free kick? And the ref's gone, free kick. What a load of bollocks. I didn't think he's touched him, has he? Pulisic looked like he jumped down there. Lee, please, though, can I get a recap? Says Licker Poco. I've given you that, so cheers. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you, he says. How did we concede, though? Yeah, it was a set piece. No, it won't. It's a free kick, though, to Chelsea on the edge of the area. Got to deal with this one, boys. We're approaching that first hour mark, waiting for that substitutions to be made. Who's taking it? Ziyech looks like the man to step up and take this. Alonso does like these as well, though, doesn't he? It's it! Ziyech! Casper gets down, collects. Who are you subbing on then if you're Leicester manager? I think you're going with a back four, aren't you? Go with a back four and then go and put Barnes on. That's a lovely touch by Castagna. Nice again. Nacho looking for a ball for Vardy. Vardy could get there. Castagna could get... Oh, they just get it away. Just get it away. Good flick. Ziyech. Not a good strike, that. Not a good strike, that. Quick by Leicester. James Maddison gets past Lukaku. Lukaku pulls him back. He's going to get a yellow card for that. Lukaku. We are rubbish as Anthony fans. Nah, we're not rubbish. We're holding with 1-1 at the moment with a top 3 Chelsea side. I wouldn't say rubbish. I think we're playing the wrong formation, that's all. It's not that we're rubbish. We've got no outlet. From the halfway line, we just don't have any outlet on the wings. Really don't. They're trying, don't get me wrong. Castagna's doing some good link-up stuff with Nacho, but it's just not. It's not. We need to get wider, more of an attacking position, get some crosses in maybe front of the keeper. You know, get James Vardy on the end of something. I'm not seeing anything really for Leicester at all, but hopefully Brendan does change it a little bit in a bit. But we're still waiting. I'm sure Superfast will come in a minute in the chat and say something like, "We're still waiting for those wings." Oh, fuck. Right on cue. Is there something on Vardy's mind? No, I don't think so. I think it's just not had. It's not had any service. You know, if you don't get your car serviced, your car don't run well. That's just how it is. He's not had the service, so it's not running well, is it? Chelsea in their own half on the halfway line. Leicester holding their positions, not really putting much pressure on Chelsea's back line in any kind of way, just sort of sitting back. Alonso, Silva, Alonso again looking for that 1-2 of Lukaku. Jorginho now, long ball forwards this side to Ziyech near side. Fofana stands his ground. So not the best of crosses in. I think it might stay in play though. It's been kept in by Reece James actually on that far side. Come on, boys. Another chance. Switch of play to Ziyech. He's up against Fofana. Cross comes in. Lukaku with a head wide. Free head though. Yeah, that's right. 1-1. Villa, Burnley 1. 1 each. Everton are losing 2-1 to Palace. Vardy will go down in Leicester history. Oh, he's a forever. Yes, it was a free head, mate. But look at that again. Leicester just lose the ball and give it away. And Kante is the one that's on it. He's got Reece James behind him. I think there's some changes going to be on. Harvey Barnes is being warmed up. Harvey Barnes is being warmed up as we speak. Reece James finds Lukaku. Oh my God, Pulisic has just missed an open goal. How has he missed that? Oh. It's coming. Chelsea goal is coming. It's an open goal. How has he missed that? It's a great position. Lukaku plays him in. I don't know how he's missed that. He can't miss that. He's a professional player. He can't miss that. He's offside, Lukaku there. That's a miss and a half. I don't know how he's missed that. Barnes will be coming on. Shocking. Don't know what the change is. We'll see in a second what the change is. I think it'll probably be CHELEI and Nacho, but I can imagine. Yeah, it is. Nacho off, Barnes on. Don't know if I agree with that, to be honest with you. And Everton have their equaliser. Everton have their equaliser. Richarlison has scored in the 75th minute. 2-2 Palace Everton. Wow. I think there's been a foul here. Johnny Evans and Fofana. I'm not sure who got the yellow there out of those two. Let's have a look. I think it might have been. It's hard to tell. I think Fofana's going to be the one that gets it. I'm not quite sure where Barnes sits, to be fair. But I think Fofana was the one to get booked. I couldn't. And Johnny Evans. Are they both? Oh, so Johnny Evans has had the booking, not Fofana. Do we need to get yellow card graphics as well to stick yellow cards on players? Is that what you want next? Anyway, it's a very, very dangerous area, this free kick. It's literally on the very corner, this near side, the very corner of the box. Reece James to take. On the very, very corner. 65th minute approaching. Can Leicester defend this set piece? It's been whipped in. It's come off I think it come off Mendy's foot. Out for a corner on that far side. We can still take a breath, boys. Corner on that far side. Whipped in. Headed away. And scooped away by James Maddison. Only as far as Kante. Who goes out. That's my bloody foot. Alonso gets that cross in. Head away by Fofana. Still on the edge of the area for Jorginho. Rudiger. Saved by Schmeichel. Parries it away. It's still not out though. It's still on the edge of the area. Leicester need to defend it. Scooped back in again. Back post. Pulisic is there. Rudiger's in the box as well. He's took James Maddison. Fofana deals with it. That's a late challenge on Wesley Fofana. And I think Rudiger will get booked for that. Wow. He's jumped in 2-footed there. That's a red card. Rudiger's got to go for that. Rudiger's got to go for that. He's jumped in with double footer on Fofana. A double footer on Fofana. He's got to go there. He's got to go. That's disgusting. It was good job he was clear of Fofana. Look at this. Rudiger can't be going in that. That's a red card. See you later, Spike. That was disgusting. Exactly, mate. That's a red. I don't care what you say. That's a red card all day long, that. Vile. And he was laughing about it as well. And then the refs gave a free kick at the centre circle. Disgusting. Not happy with that. Rudiger with a very dangerous challenge on Fofana. When I say dangerous challenge on Fofana, it didn't actually touch him. But he went double-footed. And Fofana's already had his leg broke. I think that was a red card. If any other player's gone in for a double footer like that, it's a fucking joke. But anyway, I'll stop moaning. Mendy on the ball. And I'm there, Mendy. Chalobah again. Long ball forward. Leicester need to clear. Evans. Wide to Amate. Luke Thomas down the wing to KDH. Looking for that pass down the wing. Oh, I just can't slot in Barnes. He's kept the same formation. I know. And he's just playing Barnes as a forward. No different to Nacho. Don't make sense, does it? Yeah, that should have been a red all day long. 1-1 Villa, Burnley, 2-2 Everton Palace, 1-1 Chelsea Leicester. Draws all across the board right now. Approaching the 70th minute here, 68th we're in. Alonso this near side. He's got Castagna up against him. I'm thirsty, I know that. Ziyech gets that cross in, it's blocked away. It's still not away. Kante does well again against KDH and Maddison. Finds Reece James. It's not a lot we can do, is there? Doing everything we can defensively, I suppose. We haven't got any attacking ability at all tonight. Just can't get hold of the ball. Lukaku, lovely turn. Defends by Johnny Evans. I think that will actually be a goal kick. It's come off Lukaku. It's felt like a Friday today. Every day is the same for me except Sunday. It's the only day I have off. Every day is the same at the minute. Honestly. I'll take a 1-1, says LCFC. Fofana. Short. Casper. Long ball, Casper. Oh, not that shit dink kick again. He's gave it away again, look. The fucking hell is that? Play long ball! Believe it or not, a goal came from a long ball, Casper. We are always underdogs with the media, says Hari. I prefer it that way. Smash and grab win, keep the faith. "20 minutes to go." Alonso, the cross again into the box. It's into a dangerous area. Reece James hits it. Forced to catch Schmeichel. Schmeichel doing his best Pickford impression and sitting on top of that for a minute. Waste more time. Great ball in. Matters tries to get past his man. Forces a throw. Come on, boys. When has there been a game this season where we haven't made costly errors? Pookie missed a sitter against us, so not Norwich, maybe Newcastle. So it's Chester Leicester. Yeah, I know. It was Pookie at the post, didn't he? N'Golo Kante off a Loftus Cheek. I can't be doing with time wasting. Does my fucking head in, says Zachary. I just sobbed, says Flynn. Cheers, Flynn. I'll take 1-1, but a 2-1 would be nice. Would ensure we stay in the top 10. I'd take the win, obviously. We're at Stamford fucking Bridge. But we haven't deserved it at the moment, forwards-wise. It's been shocking. Mendy in trouble at the moment. He's got players all over him. And we've been boxed in again and forced the error lot, and we've lost it yet again. And they are playing around for fun. Mendy causes the foul. Referee lets it play on. It will be a corner. Thomas puts it out for a corner. God, Thomas looks young, doesn't he? Looks like a kid. Well, he is a kid. But he don't look built, does he? Another bloody set piece to defend. Leicester have got to be top in set pieces, conceded goals in. You won't believe this, but hang on. Crosses come in. CHELEI head up. Casper collects. It's another free header. Another free header. There has been a goal. Guess what? Everton have turned round a 2-0 loss to a 3-2 win against Crystal Palace. Calvert-Lewin has just scored at Goodison Park on the 85th minute to make it 3-2 Everton against Palace. Unbelievable comeback for them. And that might be the win that saves them from a relegation as well. What a win that will be. What a comeback win that will be. Wow. It's an unbelievable Everton comeback. Unbelievable. This season I feel we've really missed the presence of Vardy, which is annoying because he's not getting any younger, I know, mate. It's one of those, isn't it? And the problem is, as he gets older, if he gets injured, it's going to take him longer to recover. It's just the way it is. At this age, one injury can do you as well. Whipped in by Matters. But again, Jorginho gets it away. And look, Leicester just cannot get a shot on goal. Can't even get the ball. Reece James playing it out from the middle. Loftus-Cheek in the middle. Mendy's there as well. Johnny Evans is there as well. But look, all the heavy touches. You just can't get the ball. Vardy's loses it as well. Just can't get it. This game is irrelevant, which is why we should go for it. We beat Southampton no matter what happens today. We'll finish 8th and Wolves will lose to Liverpool, says Superfast Dazza. I don't think they can go for it. They haven't got anything to go for. Good defending by Castagna. He's been brilliant today. He's my man of the match today. Thank you for the super chat, though. And that's no foul, Castagna. You're having a fucking laugh there. Ziyech just ragged him down. Referee's mad. So first of all, Rudiger gets away with a 2-footer, and now Ziyech is pulling my man Castagna down. My man of the match. Disgraceful. But I appreciate the super chat yet again, super fast. Agreed, doesn't matter who we buy. I mean, Daka was a waste of money. One game where he scores a goal, I know. Oh, dearie me. Blocked by Castagna. Still on the edge of the area. Leicester need to get rid. Oh, wow. Castagna beat this time by Ziyech. Cross comes in. Front post. Casper collects. Easy one. About 3 minutes to go for the Everton game. 15 to go here. Lookman for Amate is what Superfast wants. What, and drop Castagna? I don't know. Drop Luke Thomas and Castagna as a 4. I think we should keep Lookman. We should buy him. He's been brilliant in my opinion. I think he's been brilliant as well. James Maddison, centre circle. I think we could still nick this game, you know. That's a good ball forwards, KDH. Ah, good tackle by CHELEI. He read that well, CHELEI. Reece James. I'm going to see how I am doing on BetMate now. We're miles out now. Dropped points galore. I won't be surprised if they score in the 95th minute. Maybe a corner, yeah. Rodgers is bringing on Perez. Leicester goal kick. Rubbish by Lukaku. He's not been in this today. Perez is coming on. Jamie Vardy's coming off. What? Saved for the last game of the season. Jamie Vardy off, Perez on. We're clearly not playing for a winner, are we? I don't even know what formation we're playing at this point. I don't care. I just don't care. Whatever. I know Daka's on the bench. Give him a fucking go. Give him a chance. Just give him a chance. Prez for Vardy. Rodgers is having a laugh. I don't even know why. I don't know. Lee, can you see us ever getting better and winning more trophies after Vardy, Schmeichel, Maddison leaves? But that's all we know. I don't know. It's hard to say. We look absolutely fucking diabolical about Vardy. That's all I'm saying. We really need to find someone that we can slot into Vardy's role. I'm hoping that Daka's going to be the man. I don't think it's going to happen, but who knows? Just wait and see, eh? Just wait and see. But Barnes centre forward and 3 number 10s behind. Says super fast. I want what Rodgers is on. Look, it's not over yet. We could still win. He's playing a false number 9 for the first time. Barnes left, Perez right. I know. I don't even know what formation he's playing. Whatever. Approaching that 80th minute. 10 minutes to go of this game. Not the best Leicester performance, but 1-1 still regardless. We'll take this point. Hopefully we'll take this point. More than happy to play this out. What happens to Vestergaard? Vestergaard sold him for 80 mil to Man City. Like the other one. Both Manchester clubs, 80 mil. Oh, God. Thiago Silva on the centre circle. Lovely ball forward to Ziyech and closed down well by Amate. He's had a good game as well, Daniel Amate. Him and Castagna for me today, defensively, been really good. Oh, hang on a minute, it's not over yet. Johnny Evans clears, long ball away. I think that's a foul on Luke Thomas, who's on his arse again. Oh no, it wasn't. Sorry, my bad. That was Harvey Barnes. My bad. KDH. Thomas. Amate. Evans. Fofana switch. Closed down quick. Goodness me. First touch by Perez. Deep, but finds Mendy. Switch of sides to Amate again. We're just pissing with it at the minute. I think there's no urgency to get forced to score. I know that. Madders on the halfway line. Turns his man Reece James, but goes backwards. Evans. Amate on that far side again. Halfway line again. Needs some creative movement. Madders has come deep to collect again. Why is he so deep? Looking for that long ball. That's a decent ball forwards to Perez. Not got that Jamie Vardy run now, have we? Castagna, Fofana pushing forwards, getting some good passes going on here, boys. Madders, Barnes. It's all for nothing at the minute, though. We've gone backwards again. Plenty of possession. Marte to Barnes. Finds Dewsbury Hall. Uses him again, Barnes. Dewsbury Hall on the ball. Got Thomas. Lots of possession here. Decent. Ali, if you had £100 million to spend in transfer money and you can only buy 3 players, who would you buy and why? I think we should have gone with someone like oh, hang on a minute. There's a ball over the top for Barnes to run onto. Mendy's had to come out. Oh, a bit too much on it there from Mendy over the top, but never mind. Keeper comes out and collects. We need it. I still wanted St. Maxi. I desperately wanted to buy Maxi from Newcastle when they were in the shit, but they're not in the shit now with the buyout that they've had. Maxi's going nowhere now. But that's gone. I fucking love him. Maybe if Leeds go down, we could pull in Rafinha. That's a nice ball over the top. Fofana's got to deal with it. That's a foul. Free kick. Leicester. 83rd minute. Maybe a centre-back like Tarkowski or... Calvin Phillips would be nice. From Leeds if they go down. I'm picking certain players that are going down. Idealist. I'm trying to be realistic on who we would pull in. He'll bring Dak on with 30 seconds to go. Maximum has less end product than Traore, says Superfast. Yeah, but he takes people on and creates. And he's just a baller. You know. Hang on, let's put Mendy under pressure here at the back. They're too comfortable with it, don't they? Look at that. Pope would be decent as well. Hang on a minute. Fofana drives forwards. He's got no options though, is there? But he's still going. That's a foul. And fucking hell. Jorginho brings Fofana down. Please tell him he's okay. Yeah, Zaha was one from Palace as well. Could bring him in. That'd be good. But Fofana is down. It's always a concern when he goes down because obviously his leg break. A bit worried. But that's a dangerous challenge that is by Jorginho. Good play by Fofana. He's really went to take that into the corner and he's... To be fair, Jorginho was unnecessary really. He didn't need to go to ground with that foul. He could have stood his ground a bit. But Fofana's hobbling. Anyway, a set piece here. We could get something from this. Imagine if we did. Don't think we will, but you never know. Matters to take, maybe. Dewsbury Hall also setting it up. Whips in. It's a good one. Oh. Only it's cleared as far as Castagna. Thomas turns his man. Don't want to lose it there, though, so we're in the shit. Dewsbury Hall again. What do you think of Rory Jennings? Well, I've met him, and you know, when I met him, it was just about to become a dad. Everton have won 3-2, and I know he works hard. I don't know about some of the things he says about the club because I don't watch Rory all the time. But as a person, I've met him, he's sound as a pound, and I've worked with him a few times. So that's all I'm saying. But we're into the 85th here. 3-2 Everton win after a 2-0. Oh, Havertz in the box. Oof. What a miss that is. What a miss that is. Yeah, of course. He does. He has agendas with certain people, but you know, some of us aren't like that. Some of us are, and everyone's got their own personality and their own agenda, and that's it, isn't it? Fofana wins the head between him and Ziyech. Plays it forwards for Perez to pull down. Tries to get Madders in. Ricardo is on the bench. You're not going to risk him. You're not going to risk him. Madders. Lovely ball in. Hang on a minute. Barnes gets set. Mendy makes a good decision to come out. Good keeping. It's hurt in the process. Barnes says he's not touched him. I think he's had to go for it there. It's not foul. Nah. You can't give Barnes the yellow card for that. Nah. Unlucky that Barnes couldn't get there, to be fair. Imagine if he got there and nicked it. Get your man of the matches in, guys, because I'm going to have to shoot as soon as the whistle hits. We'll quickly go through some of your man of the matches. Oof, Kasper Schmeichel. Very dangerously gets past Havertz. My God. Nice play into the middle. Dewsbury Hall can drive this forwards. He's found Thomas on his arse again. Goodness me. Everton is celebrating like they've won the Premier League. Well, I think they probably would do with that win. They were 2-0 down and they've shown real fight and come back and won 3-2. And that probably settles their relegation. I'll be honest with you now. I'll have to look at the table in a bit, but I don't think they'll be going down now. Not after winning. Let's have a quick look at the live table. Yeah, Everton have gone 16th on 39 points. They're safe. Everton are safe. Everton are safe. All Leeds fans will be sitting here biting their nails if Burnley score now. That'll be all over, won't it? If Burnley score now, they'll go to yeah. Everton are safe. Everton will not be going down this season. They have managed to pull off a magical comeback tonight. They were 2-0 down and somehow have fought and come back and won 3-2. James Maddison standing on the halfway line on this side with his arms up, waiting for the switch of play. Amate. Fofana. Madders runs into trouble. Madders. Castagna plays the throw quick. Should have played it quick. No. 4 minutes of added time. Where's all that come from? There's been hardly any fouls. There's been a few. Perez. Madders. Come on. Let's do it. Let's get the win. Come on. Dreading these 4 minutes. I'm not. Get your man in the matches in for Leicester. I'm going to go with Timothy Castagna. Oh no, you can't give the ball away there, Barnes. You've got to work hard now, Barnes. You've got to work hard now, Barnes. You've got to keep working, Barnes. Well done, Barnes. He has worked well. Go on, Barnes. Oh, he's fucking stopped. Why did he stop? Why did he stop running? Fofana was your man of the match, says Zachary. Oh, Burnley have had a red card. Dewsbury Hall was your man of the match, Flynn. Looks like Leicester helped Everton stay up. Yeah. To be honest with you, they've won tonight. Fair play to them. Can't argue with that. When you're 2-0 down and you've got a win behind you. Chelsea's still on the ball. Jorginho standing off. Maddison stands him off. Looks like both teams have just run out of gas. Alonso looking for a 1-2 with Reece James. Mendy holds him off. Centre circle again with Thiago. Got to be careful here. Play forwards, that's a foul. Goal kick. Leicester goal kick. And 1 minute 30 to go, boys. Well, 1 minute 40 to go. Put your hands up if you're happy with a 1-1. I am. I'll take a 1-1. Prefer to try and win. Right now, last minute. Get the winner. Last minute. Come on, nick it. My man of the match was Castagna. Your man of the match was Castagna too? come on. Come on. Last minute stoppage time. Come on. Oh no, they're in the box here. Ziyech is in the box. Leicester need to clear. Marte does. No. Perez. Matters. Oh shit. Took Maddison out. Shit. No. They're in on the far side. No, they're in the box. No, Reece James. Blocked. Maddison kills it off. Perez out. It's still... It's a foul. Perez free kick. There is the full-time whistle. Thank goodness for that. Leicester won. Chelsea won. I think I'll take that point, to be honest with you. We weren't great, but I'm going to give my man of the match to Castagna. I thought he worked his absolute bollocks off today down that side. He really, for me, was my man of the match. But you could go with KDH as well. Some great little drives by KDH taking the ball. But, I mean, Castagna did a lot for me. Good result. Decent result. Not the best performances for Leicester going forwards. But, you know, I'm happy that we got something out of it. And that really settles it. Sunday comes the final game, Southampton. Very busy on Saturday. Got a lot going on. So I shall try my best to get a predictions video out maybe tomorrow. I'll try and see if I can do it on Saturday afternoon because there's no football, so you could probably... We'll do that. I'll schedule it for Saturday afternoon. Alright, so we'll do a predictions show for the Leicester Southampton game on the Saturday. So if you want to comment on that on the Saturday afternoon, you can by all means. Make sure you go and find me on socials as well. I'm at Lee_Chappie on all platforms. All of my socials are in the description of the video too. Click them and they'll take you to the platform and you can follow me straight away. A big up to everyone in the chat that's really helped me out this season. Approaching obviously the last game. And I've got to say a massive thank you to all of you for helping me reach 15,700 subs. Mental. Thank you all for helping me out. But yeah, it's been a long season. Ups and downs of injuries and disappointing results and some decent results, some strange, you know, subs made and just all sorts. It's been a bit of one of them, but there's one more game to go to end it, and I will be here for Sunday's game. So I will see you live for the next watch along, which will be on Sunday. It's going to be fun and frolics of different games for the top and the bottom, and it's just going to be good shit. So make sure you join me on Sunday for that, but I will be live on Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be probably looking at around 2ish. We'll do it around then, and I shall see you then, guys. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate all of the super chats as well. I'm going to read a couple out before I go and put a few of you on screen, and then I am out of here. Rare occasion we didn't blow a lead for a change, says Chester Leicester. Yeah, spot on, mate. Usually do, don't we? Especially at set pieces. I was a bit worried. Lee, you need to make a compilation of you saying there is the full-time whistle. There is the full-time whistle. There is. Yeah, that'd be good. Are you happy with that? How the fuck Everton won that game? I don't know, mate. Somehow they've managed to pull themselves out of the bag. I don't know how they've managed it, to be honest with you, but they have. Fair play to them. If we beat Southampton, we will be 8th unless Wolves beat Liverpool. Are you happy with that? Happy with 8th, boys? Being 8th despite our season is quite good, to be fair. Thought we were going to be way lower, says Matt. You love to see it. Yeah, I'd take 8th, considering the injuries we've had and, you know, just the way that the season's gone, the amount of players that have come in and out, you have to take it. Obviously, I'd prefer a top 6 finish and get some more European football, or a bloody Conference League trophy, or the European trophy would have been nice last night, the Europa League. But, you know, we can keep dreaming for more. You know, we're progressing as a club, as a whole. We're definitely progressing as a club. Establish ourselves as a Premier League side, which is, you know, I think that's the aim for the club from the Championship. You know, is becoming an established club, and I think we've done that now. We are in a established Premier League side. So next is obviously to get more European adventures and hopefully more silverware. That's the aim, you know. And I think we're getting there. So keep the faith. Don't be negative Nancy. Don't be Brendan out, Brendan this, Brendan out, and going against the players. I think overall it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy season, and look, we can finish 8th. As of Sunday, we can finish 8th. I'll take it for what it is. You know, it could be a lot worse. You could have been Everton today battling a 2-0 loss to try and stay up. So it can always be fucking worse. Lee, do you think the season is a step back for Leicester? I think it's... No, because if you throw... No, I don't. Because if you throw in all the players that got injured and you put them back into the fold, I think we'd have got top 6. I think if you had a fit Vardy and a fit Ndidi for the European stuff, if you had a... You could say if all you want, but the proof's in the pudding. Proof's in the pudding, I think, for where we've finished now. So... On that note, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. What's that? I don't understand what that means. I don't know what you mean. Hard fought points certainly rode our luck, but a draw away to Chelsea isn't bad. It's not. Isn't easy. Liverpool for the title race with Manchester City. It's easy to beat Wolves. This is not going to happen. You don't know. You don't know. You do not know. Gerrard might just actually win it for you after that slip all those years ago. He might just make it up and win it for you in a different way. You just don't know, do you? Anyway, that's enough of Liverpool. Thank you all for coming in. I shall see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys. All the best. Until next time. See ya.